a bunch of inner city kids come from nothing and really make something that's like, bigger than life. 36 Chambers to me, it's way deeper than music,
1993 saw 3 landmark albums arrive in the thriving genre of rap. On the West Coast, G-Funk was the dominant force. Dr. Dre released The Chronic, while a fresh-faced Snoop Dogg launched Doggystyle. While over on the East Coast in New York, Staten Island to be exact, something entirely different was emerging.
Wu-Tang represents a sword style of rhyming, man. The Wu is the way, the Tang is the slang, the clan represents the family, man. We call it a sword style because we are lyrical assassins.
That Wu-Tang record was so important. There was no real contemporary pop song structure within itself. It was just, friends jumping over each other and just saying the most outlandish shit. It inspired us immensely.
A 9-man crew consisting of RZA, Jizza, Ghostface Killah, Old Dirty Bastard, Raekwon, Method Man, U-God, Master Killer, and Inspector Deck delivered a 62-minute masterpiece and altered the popular perception of hip-hop forever. I'm Dan from Happy Mag, and this is why Wu-Tang Clan's Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers mattered.
It was groundbreaking. I feel like it changed the game for everybody. It made people believe in themselves. Just to see, Black kids that come up together and really make a difference in their life, that's inspiring. We don't have a lot of people from where we're from make it in that light, especially coming together. So it's one of those things, man.
Wu-Tang Clan piqued the interest of radio stations and record labels with the release of the album's lead single, Protect Your Neck, in 1992.
In terms of the body of work that was 36 Chambers, it was just so gritty and raw that it kind of felt like, I can do that, So it gave me a sense of confidence, and I think it gave a lot of people within, not only Australia, but on a worldly level, the confidence to be able to record their own stuff in their own bedroom too.
In a Rolling Stone interview, Wu-Tang member and production mastermind RZA summed up the crew's ethos. Eastern philosophy picked up from kung fu movies, watered down Nation of Islam preaching picked up on the New York streets, and comic books.
How stupid.
A sound derived from these influences would have set them apart from anyone, but most importantly, was a departure from the synthy, bass-heavy tones of rap from the West Coast.
What you have here is a clique of brothers with witty, unpredictable talent and a lot of natural game. I say natural game because that's like street sense. You have to have natural game in order to survive.
The sound of 36 Chambers was sparse and foreboding, favoring dusty beats, samples lifted from old soul records, and of course, sound bites from the classic era of kung fu movies. And despite being signed to Loud Records,
I can hear it, we'll turn it up.
The recording of 36 Chambers was a low-budget affair. The sessions took place in Brooklyn's Firehouse studio, a tiny, dimly lit recording space that could barely accommodate the massive crew. As such, RZA relied on just a few pieces of gear to get by, including the iconic EMU SP1200 sampler and an AKG C414 to record all the vocals. But the tools they did have at their disposal were used to maximum effect. Take the Tascam 122 Mark II, for example. On the surface, it looks like a regular cassette deck, but it was repurposed for some of the most memorable vocal echo effects on the record, including the opening of Clan into front and all throughout Protect Your Neck. Soundbites from martial arts films became an intrinsic part of the Wu-Tang Clan identity.
Hey, look what you did to my chair.
Executioners from Shaolin, 10 Tigers from Kwang Tung, and 5 Deadly Venoms are all movies that can be heard throughout the record. They also paid tribute to jazz, soul, and pop icons. Samples from Thelonious Monk, Otis Redding, and even Barbra Streisand made it into 36 Chambers. This production was hugely influential. The Alchemist, Just Blaze, and Kanye West have all expressed admiration for RZA, and to this day rely heavily on the techniques that were pioneered on the album. And then, of course, are the MCs. Each of the members brings a unique, essential voice to the record. The husky flow of Method Man, the aggression of Raekwon, the virtuosity of Ghostface, and the chaos of ODB.
The raw essence of friendship and coming up together and getting in the studio and bouncing off other people's energy.
These larger-than-life personalities, who would all go on to have successful solo spin-offs, were introduced to the world in 36 Chambers. Their verses, veering from braggadocious bars to heart-stopping personal tales of violence, are strewn throughout this unforgettable debut. Despite the ongoing success of singles like Protect Your Neck, Cream, and B-sides like The Mystery of Chess Boxing, chart success wasn't immediate for Wu-Tang. But ask who created the most groundbreaking rap debut of all time, and most people will point to this record.
Clan represents family, man. Clan means family. We all a family. It's just like when you grow up in your household with your siblings or your brothers and sisters and y'all under one roof, y'all under your parents, and then as you get older, you got to spread out. You got to do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. We spreading out, but we just getting more cream and then we just bringing it all back together.
I talk about it in every interview I am because it's part of my history. Like, we rapped over Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with. And now to be playing a character in Wu-Tang and to really be singing Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with, it's just a whole like full circle of manifestation. So to the kids out there, keep chasing your dreams. Anything's possible.
And that's why Wu-Tang Clan's Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers mattered and still does today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
I'm TJ Adams. This is Happy Magazine.